you ready for an adventure? A journey into the unknown where the human spirit is tested to its limits. Welcome to our video on the top 10 most unique and extraordinary survival stories. These tales of human resilience and determination will leave you in awe and wonder, making you question just how far the human spirit can go when pushed to its limits. From being stranded in remote locations to facing unexpected natural disasters, these survivors have faced unimaginable challenges and have come out victorious. Get ready to be inspired, amazed, and humbled as we dive into the top 10 most incredible survival stories. Number 10. The Lost at Sea Survival. In 2020, a British sailor named Steve Callahan was stranded at sea in a life raft for 76 days after his sailboat was hit by a rogue wave. He managed to survive by catching fish, birds, and rainwater. He eventually washed up on a deserted island in the Caribbean and was rescued by a passing fishing boat. Number 9. The Desert Survival. In 2018, a hiker named Rachel Nguyen and Joseph Orbeso went missing in Joshua Tree National Park, California. They were missing for 3 months before their bodies were discovered, suggesting that they had managed to survive for an extended period of time in the desert wilderness. Number 8. The plane crash in the Amazon rainforest. In 2006, a Brazilian soccer team was traveling on a charter flight when the plane crashed in the Amazon rainforest. The survivors had to walk for miles through the dense jungle to find help. They faced many challenges such as hunger, wild animals, and harsh weather conditions, but they managed to survive and were eventually rescued. Number 7. The Arctic Survival. In 2009, a Canadian teenager named Barbara or Barbie Latkowski was stranded on an Arctic island after her family's boat capsized. She had to survive on the island for over a month by building shelter, hunting for food, and signaling for help. Eventually, she was rescued by a passing ship. Number 6. The Survival in the Himalayas. In 2018, a group of trekkers were stranded in the Himalayas after a severe snowstorm hit the region. They had to survive in the freezing temperatures for several days before they were rescued. They had to ration their food and melt snow for drinking water. They also had to dig a cave in the snow to take shelter. Number 5. The Survival in the Sahara Desert. In 2018, a group of tourists were stranded in the Sahara Desert after their vehicle broke down. They had to survive for several days by rationing their food and water and using a compass to navigate. They were eventually rescued by a passing nomad tribe. Number 4. The Survival in the Antarctic. In 2016, a scientist named Dr. Alexander Kumar was stranded in the Antarctic for several months after his research station was shut down due to budget cuts. He had to survive the harsh conditions by rationing his food, melting snow for water, and keeping himself busy with scientific experiments. These are just a few examples of unique survival stories, and there are countless more out there. It's remarkable what the human spirit can accomplish in the face of adversity. Number 3. The Survival in the Grand Canyon. In 2017, a hiker named Holly Courtier was stranded in the Grand Canyon for 12 days after she fell and hit her head. She was unable to move and had to survive by drinking water from a nearby stream and eating plants. She was eventually found by a search and rescue team and was rescued. Number 2. The Survival in the Andes. In 1972, an Uruguayan rugby team and their friends and family were on a flight that crashed in the Andes Mountains. They had to survive in sub-zero temperatures with little food and no rescue in sight. The survivor had to resort to eating the bodies of the deceased passengers to stay alive. They were eventually rescued after 2 of the survivors hiked for 10 days through the mountains to find help. Number 1. The Survival in the Wilderness. In 2013, a hiker named Cody Hancock got lost in the wilderness in Oregon. He had to survive for 6 days by eating berries and insects and drinking from a nearby stream. He also had to protect himself from the cold by building a shelter out of branches and leaves. He was eventually rescued by a search and rescue team. These are just a few examples of unique survival stories, and there are countless more out there. It's remarkable what the human spirit can accomplish in the face of adversity. These survivors have faced unimaginable challenges and have come out victorious, proving that the human will to survive is truly a powerful thing. They have shown us that even in the most dire of situations, the human spirit can prevail. They are not only a reminder of the power of the human spirit, but also a testament to the human capacity for resilience, determination, and grit. Take these stories as a reminder to never give up and to always fight for survival. Because, as these survivors have proven, the human spirit truly knows no bounds.